Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Catch made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
A long gain and a first down.
He hands it to the back. Moving right through the contacts. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense ready to start this drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Henry. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The pocket breaking down. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
It's third and long. He drops to throw. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short, so it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And then first down, right back to the running game. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And he's got it. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10 now. They'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. He's going for a big play downfield. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT puts them in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The back's got it. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on first down. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Pass caught. Second down now. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
It's a turnover on downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, I cannot believe we're still in the first half. This guy's already got a couple touchdowns. Now he's adding to his receiver total here by picking up another first down and more yards.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. That sack makes it second down and forever. And there's the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
First down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
They go with a direct snap.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Making people miss. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. That completion makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. Inside the 20. How about that, Kirk? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game, to tie the game, is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Karapateas. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
On the play. That's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Contact as he threw it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. There's a shot toward the end zone. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. And the back now goes in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 10.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the fair catch is made right on the 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket. Fights off the defender. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Now the important point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Nearly a penalty, but it bounces out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff goes out the side of the end zone, but it did cross the plane before going out, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And he'll set up to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. He's hit just before the throw, and he throws his third interception of the day. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They'll try the option play here. Pitch to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's a run to the left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Henry. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front and giving him enough time to throw.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Short throw complete to the tight end. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. He'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback with another carry. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter.
And first down for the offense.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Running play called on 3rd and short.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Uses the stiff arm and gets past the mark before being taken down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's got it now inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
The offense really clicking here. Ball handed off. Powering through. Aiming for the end zone.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd down coming up.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout called by the offense.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Offense on the field to take over. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to his target. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Now to try here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And they've got the returner corralled. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. And the quarterback dropping back. Under pressure, hit as he throws. Oh, almost another interception. Can you believe it? It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Going for a big play downfield. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. And that's the... This offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's got some room to work. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone, or they have to settle for 3?
And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he makes the 2-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback just takes a knee. So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.